Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Let's go. We're here. We're live. It's another classic Pat and Rob show. The Professor and the Duke. We are here live at Just the Bet Slips, where you can find us everywhere at Just the Bet Slips. We are presented proudly by Fans First Sports Network, Neven/Nevin Eyewear, which we still have not gotten to the bottom of, and Player Profit. We will get to all that in just a second. But welcome. It is December 20th. Almost Christmas, and happy Hanukkah for those that celebrate. And we got sports. This is just football all day. You got NBA, you got NHL, you got college basketball, anything you can think of, we're going to be betting on it. You'll see that's very, very true for both of us today. But that being said, let me welcome in the Professor. Professor, how we doing? I know, look, I see on tilt, which probably you had a bad betting night last night, at least on the show. I don't know how you did elsewise, but how you feeling?
So, from at the golf course yesterday, I drank a little bit afterwards. So I had 4 old fashions at the golf course.
As one does.
So when I got home last night, after I waited responsibly to drive home, after I got home last night, I had dinner, and I didn't look at any scores, and somehow I fell asleep on the couch until 3 a.m. So I missed pretty much everything. I woke up at 3 a.m. I was like, let me check on my bets. So then I pull up the app. I'm like, well, I missed the 25-point one by 3 points because Brunson only got 22. Great. And I'm like, so let me go to the next one. I was like, oh, I missed the college one because one team missed the cover by 4 points. Great. And then I was like, all right, well, what about the NBA one? I'm like, well, I missed that one by 1 because the Knicks didn't. I was like, what has happened? And then I see the Thunder got beat by 7. I said, when has the Thunder ever got beat by 7? What? I crashed out at 3 a.m. so much I almost couldn't go back to bed. Like, I was so irritated. So I had one of 2 options for today. I could either just go hard in the paint like normal, or I could just throw up one bet and say, screw it, let's wait till Sunday. But you know me, and I don't have the ability to bet one bet. So hard in the paint it is.
And you made a move that, and we'll obviously wait to say it, but you made a move that you rarely do.
I did.
And I was very, very excited to see that's the direction you're going today. So, yeah, man. I would love to say that I was with you, but I had a pretty damn good day, so I'm feeling pretty good this
week. Well, I'm glad you weren't with me because it wasn't a good place to be.
No, it's yeah. Hey, we've fluctuated. December's been a weird month for all of us, I would say. But there's still time. You got 11 days left in the year, or 12 days, I guess, including today. And is that true? Do I have that math right? My math.
Today's the
20th.
20th.
So including today, 12 days, or including today, 11 days. I don't know how to do that with days. This is where we need to see today. He would have already corrected me and called me an idiot.
No, he's hungover too, so. Because he had a lot more to drink than I did.
Yeah, more old fashioned. Was it old fashioned?
No, it wasn't old fashioned. He was drinking dark beer, and so while I was in there, he had 3. Then I left for an hour because we went live, and then I went back in and he had like 4 more. So like, He was definitely feeling it last night.
Honestly, not a bad reason to miss the live. So I completely respect the hell out of that. Hey, you got to get after it. Probably getting close to one of the last golf outings of the year, I would imagine, right? I don't know how
I
cold it
think
gets.
I think he's at another golf tournament today. I think.
Jeez, what
I
an
he
animal.
he tried to get me to go. I was like, hell no.
Yes, it is actually 12, including today. I just did the math. But no, hey, when I know we're going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but we have time. Um, when 'cause you guys play a lot of golf, and
Yes.
I'm a golf guy. I work at a golf course. I love playing golf. I haven't been able to play in well, over a year now just because of my injuries. But and when I can play, I'm going to play. But and this is meant. I mean, no disrespect by this. You guys are a little bit older than I am,
Yep.
and are out there grinding. I mean, I'm 33. I honestly, how many holes did you guys play yesterday?
Just
Just
18.
18. Just 18. But right now, and maybe it is because of my injury history. Maybe it's because I'm just lazy. I couldn't imagine playing 18 back-to-back days. I couldn't do it. No chance. My body would just break. I would just
I
be a broken human being.
I could have done it, but I chose not to because I'd rather just rest and enjoy the sports today.
Yeah, enjoy the sports. There you go, attaboy. But you know what? All power to CJ. I hope he feels better because that message in the group was terrifying.
Yeah, I think he was just. I think it sounded like he was dehydrated.
No, yeah, absolutely. And shout out water. Shout out
That's
H2O.
right.
You gotta drink water. I was gonna put a message, but I didn't want to like rub salt in the wound because I struggle with not drinking enough water a lot. Sometimes it's more just I forget to drink water, and but like when you actually do, like they say, like the whole like half of your body weight in ounces is like the ideal number. But you know, I think if you drink like 6 to 7 cups a day, you'll be plenty hydrated. Have you ever seen the college football thing? It was like the chart of like how good of a teammate you are based on the color of your piss.
Oh no.
Yes. Here we go talking about urine again on the show. Yeah, no, there's yeah. Google that after the show. It's very very funny, but it's true though. Like honestly, it's so weird. Like just drinking more water makes me feel so much better, no matter what I do that day. And yeah, so shout out to CJ. Get some H2O in you. Maybe mix in a water. That's what they say. Mix in a water with dark beers. But that being said, this is why I love doing solo shows with Rob. We end up talking about shenanigans.
Yeah.
We still haven't gotten on to Cena, but we could do that at the end once we get all our picks out. And we still should definitely do a podcast. But anyway, that being said, let's get to the disclaimer. Make sure we don't get in any trouble here today. Number one, we are not paid professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. We hope that we bring you that every single episode. Number two, please gamble responsibly, not your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number three, gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you, a loved one, cousin, friend, need it. And you can do so by simply calling 1-800-GAMBLER. It is a national help hotline that will get you to the people that can help you with that addiction. And we are not currently affiliated with or sponsored by any sportsbook, but I mentioned it earlier. We are, however, sponsored by what is on my face today, and that is Nevin Eyewear. I wear them every day, not just because I hate how my eyes look, but because these are awesome sunglasses. Never odd or even. It's Nevin. Again, it's gonna bother me until I figure out exactly how it's.
I'm almost 99% sure it's Nevin. I've seen 7 different people do 7 different ads, and they all say Nevin.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? I then you know what? Solved. It's Nevin.
I think the never odd or even is what throws us.
Yes, that's exactly what throws me because never odd or even it's Neven, but Neven kind of sounds weird. Nevin sounds better.
Yeah, I think they probably realized Nevin sounded weird, which is why they call it Nevin.
Nevin sounds way better.
It does.
Speaking of which, I've been playing a lot of Wheel of Fortune on Xbox. Very strange thing to just mix into this. So, I don't know. I just thought of weird words. I do Wheel of Fortune rules. Anyway, Nevin
Well,
Eyewear. But
Speaking of Wheel of Fortune, before we go move on, that thing I told you about on FanDuel where you can bet on games, you can bet on Wheel of Fortune against people. Just
no way.
100%.
Can you send me that link? Is there a link to that, or is it just right
It's
on?
when when you go to FanDuel at the top where it says face off, you click on that, and one of the games you can choose to face
You could
people on
bet
is
on
Wheel.
live Wheel of Fortune.
You're playing basically against another person to solve the
Is it still
puzzle.
Pat Sajak?
Oh,
Do you
I don't know. I don't think they have all that type of animation, but it's mainly just the puzzle, and you're trying to figure it out
Oh,
fastest, and
oh,
there's
oh,
also
oh! You like play against them? Oh yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you
Yeah, but
showing me
Wheel of
this.
Fortune's one of those. So if you like it and
Oh
you're good at
man,
it, that
don't
could
tell
be a
me
way.
that. All right, well,
It
FanDuel's
might be
getting
a
a
way to get some of your money back.
FanDuel's getting a deposit right after the show, and I'll be Wheel of Fortune anyway. Yeah, little tangent there, but Nevin Eyewear, polarized. These are the Doc Robbins. You can actually see them bottom left there. I know Rob's got his pair. It looks like he's about to throw them on. There it is, and they do come in the. I want to shout out these little pouches, um, because this is
Yeah.
going a little off script. I don't have a script, but I make it up. These little pouches, man, they're pretty. Like I like. It makes it feel like fancy, you know.
Yep.
I mean, and they are kind of expensive glasses, not gonna lie. But that's why you should utilize our link. And if you click on our link, please do that. We appreciate everybody who has, because it's way more than I actually thought we would ever get. But you can click on our link, go browsing, find your perfect pair, and you can get 30% off of one. Or what I recommend, and I think Rob would probably recommend as well, is buy one at full price and you get two for free. And they're still, until the end of the year, giving the mystery pair for free as well in that order. So you get 4 pairs of awesome sunglasses for the price of one. And you will get, speaking of a little bit expensive, which fine, because they're great glasses, you will get free shipping over $50. So shout out to Nevin. Never odd or even, it's Nevin. Maybe that's what, I don't know. I can't go down rabbit holes right now. Anyway, let's move on to the first bet of the day. Every single time, every single show, it is the professor bringing you his best bet of the day. And let me move you down so you can tell the people what you got.
So starting off, the last 2 days have been rough for the best bet, and it's ironically enough, it's when I decided to start another player profit account. So we're down. What I've been doing is on there you get $1,000 bankroll, and your goal is to get to 10% profit, which means you need to get to 1,100 before you get to 900. So we're down 50 because I'm doing 25 per bet because I didn't want to really be grinding out $10 bets on there. Um, so we need to win today to get back and not because we're 2 bets away from having to restart. Um, but the way the player profit works is it's a challenge system that's set like a sports book. So essentially, like I said, you get based on what package you buy, it ranges from $30 all the way up to 500. You get 10% off if you use code JTBS. But your goal is to get to it used to be it's changed. The first round is 10% profit before getting to 10% losses, like I said. So you want to get to 1,100 before you get to 900. If you're able to complete that, then then you have to do 15% profit before getting to 10% losses. And then once you complete that, then you will be funded. You can cash out up to 70% of all profits up to that point and going forward. There are more rules, regulations, stipulations. Like I think there's a minimum 10 bet limit per round as well. But they have a 2-minute video that explains it on their website. Check out the playerprofit.com. But if you're looking for the best bet we're going with today, and we need this one to go through the hoop, we're going Arizona minus 14.5. Arizona has scored 96 or more in 5 straight games. They're 7-3 against the spread this year, and the 3 losses were in games they were favored by 30 points or more. So they're 7-0 in any games that they're favored by 30 points or less, under 30 points, and they're only 14.5 point favorites today. I just don't see. They're the one team that hasn't let me down this season. I've bet on them probably 3 times already this year, and they've covered every single time. So I just wanted to go back to an old reliable and see one go through the hoop, literally for basketball, and lock in Arizona money line or not money line. It's not money line, by the way. It's minus 14.5. That's my fault. I typed it wrong.
Oh, okay.
I think I went back and updated it, but it was after you had already grabbed it.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
And I
I was
think
actually
the
I
same
was
same
wondering.
thing
I
with
was
it's the same thing with 750 Club because I put money line when it was really different.
okay. Hold on. Let me fix that now. Um, so it's minus 14. Yeah, I was actually wondering. I should have
Yeah,
caught that. I was wondering why Arizona would be only 110 to win.
yeah, that was my fault.
Um,
I was half asleep when I typed those this morning.
and then
And Eagles is -7 and Bears is -2.
oh, you took the spread. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, no harm, no foul. All right, there you go. There you have it. Let me bring this back up. See, you know what? You're gonna get something every time it's me and Rob by ourselves. Um, so there you go. But there it is. Arizona minus 14 and a half. Shout out. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. You had said that. I don't know. Let me bring myself back up. You were saying that they haven't let you down, or that they.
No, they have not. I've bet them. I think it's 3 times this year. All 3 times to cover whatever the spread was, and they've covered every time.
Yeah,
And like I
yeah.
said, they're 7-3 against the spread, and the only three they missed were when they were 30+ point favorites. And
I'm a little worried
obviously,
about today, though. Not necessarily that they're not going to win, but the 14 and a half. I forget who they're playing, but I was looking at they were potentially going to be part of my college basketball
they're
bets.
playing they're playing they're playing San Diego State.
Okay, I think San Diego State does. Oh no, it's not UC San Diego. Okay, all right. Well, maybe I should have put that in. Actually, I'll do that right now. Screw it. I'll ride. Um, yeah, because the times I've bet on Arizona, they've been covering because I'm a simple man. I'm a simple gambler for the most part, and I generally just follow the simple trends. Because you mentioned it, they're 7-3 against the spread. I my bets today were only teams that have covered 8 games. That's just a little tease for what I have.
Well, I mean, I hear it. Technically they're 7-0 though on all spreads under 30 plus.
Ooh, that's a great stat. Where did you find that? Where do you
So
find that?
that's what I'm saying. So they're 7-3, but all 3 losses they were 30+ point favorites. So if they were anytime they have been less than 30 point favorites, they have not lost.
Oh yeah, that's the last game of the day. Shout out.
Yep.
Yep, I'm riding. And I just threw on Rutgers, but I'm not going to.
That's
Because
also another reason why I like this one because after everything is settled, then I have this one to give me my sanity back if it goes bad.
that's a good point. You know what? You're hedging for your sanity.
That's right.
I respect that. All right. Well, let's get into it. Yes, there is NFL football on. Check out the bottom right. I threw in something for CJ there because that was empty for a while.
Nice.
Little Saquon and AJ just kind of doing their thing. But it is just the BetSlips proudly presents only scores. Watch this, Rob. Watch this. Ready? Are you ready for this? I don't know if
I'm
you're ready.
ready.
All right, ready? Zoom!
I appreciate the sound effects to go with it.
It's Saquon, and that is you. Why don't you tell us why Saquon's going to score today?
All right, so he has scored in 2 straight weeks. The Eagles are starting to get their identity back. They claim they didn't have an identity, which is odd from a team that had won 8 games early in the season, just came off of winning a Super Bowl. How do you not have an identity? I don't get it. But they're getting back to running the ball. They're going against a Washington defense that is ranked 28th in the NFL that averages 136.3 yards per game on the ground. I think Barkley's going to easily score. He might score multiple times today. Like I I don't understand why. I did some research and a lot of the people that I trust that I don't understand why they think Washington's covering this game. I don't. I think this is gonna be a blowout. I think the Eagles finally started clicking last week. Now, unfortunately, it was against your Raiders.
Well, yeah.
But I think the Raiders helped them find their stride, and I think that they're facing another defense that's going to allow them to do that again today.
I I do appreciate the amount of research you did because I didn't do any research on mine.
Oh,
I just,
you don't really have to with this guy.
yeah, no. I was just gonna let you say whatever every time I bet him. But it is Vroom! Josh Jacobs. Now I have to just do sound effects for all of these. So I'm going to keep us at the double up top for this one. Why don't you just tell the people about Josh Jacobs? Because I feel like he's probably one of your favorite players. That
Well,
doesn't.
the easiest stat I can give you is he scored in 10 games this season. He's 10 for 14. He has 13 rushing touchdowns, one receiver. He has 14 total touchdowns. Like he's tied for second in the NFL for total touchdowns amongst running backs. Like the he's had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11 touchdowns in his last 9 games. And then he coming off of over a 2-season streak where he hit 20 straight. So like, if there's ever a set it and forget it type of guy, it's Josh Jacobs.
No, yeah, and I mean, I said it in our chat, and I'll say it here. It's we. I don't want to speak for myself because, and I don't mean to gloat when I say this, but I'm up a couple units this month so far. Thankfully, I mean, it started off bad, and now it's getting better. Hit a couple big ones. That's pretty much what it was. But I think collectively as a show, we just need to, and we use this phrase a lot, but I love it, and I'm going to keep using it. We need to see the ball go through the hoop, and if there is ever a bet today that you can just set, forget, and just check in the morning when you wake up on the couch at 3 a.m., it's this one, and that's just what we're preaching here today. But and last but not least, this is what we got it at. Ready? I got to think of a sound effect. I might have done this one already, but I'm gonna do it again. Zoom. It is 2:19 that I got this at. Go shopping around. You got some time because the first game doesn't start till 5, I believe. By the way, speaking of, we were talking about it a little bit before, but how the heck is Miami and A&M, right? Do I have that right? Yeah.
Yep.
How is that the 12 o'clock game? And JMU Oregon is I'm rooting for JMU, and that's the primetime game. Like, come on, college football, figure it out. Like, maybe they didn't want their best game to go. Why wouldn't you want your best game to go against the NFL? Whatever. I don't know. I'm not the guy that makes those decisions. But anyway, 2:19. It's an easy one. Let's just set it, forget it, ride with us. And I did just put on the Twitterverse/Xverse, whatever you want to call it, the first person who hops in the chat, if somebody hops in the chat, to give us a touchdown scorer to go with this bet, you, my friend, will win $5 from yours truly. So if you hop in, give a bet, give it just a touchdown score. First person. That's not going to. Actually, you know what? If there's only one, obviously that person gets it. If there's multiple, I will put it in a randomizer, and that person will get the $5. So there you go. And a little incentive to come check us out. But anyway, speaking of checking it out, speaking of having some fun, speaking of money being thrown around at Salacious Ladies potentially. I don't know if that's your club, but it is the 750 Club. I'm not going to try and sing like CJ does because I have a great voice, but I'm more of a crooner. I'm more of a Frank Sinatra type. He seems like he has range for days. But it is a 750 Club, most inclusive club in sports gambling. It is a 750 Club where there's one rule about Fight Club: you do not talk about it. And the first of all, I don't want to do this because I feel like it would be weird. But like the AI generated clips, they say like if you just say clip this, well, I guess now it's going to do this. It'll like find that moment and clip it for you, which is weird. But it was obsessed with the 750 Club when I did random.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it made like 4 or 5 clips just from the 750 Club. But yes, but we tell everybody about the 750 Club, and I'm going to let the professor tell you all about it right about now. Take it away, Professor.
All right. So I kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but starting off Eagles -7. The Eagle, like I said, they found their form against the Raiders. They had struggled offensively and kind of lost. They had self-proclaimed lost their identity. If you look at Saquon Barkley's last 2 games, he has gone 42 carries in the last 2 games. They've realized their identity is run first to open up the pass. That is what they're doing, and they're going to have success. They're also facing a team who is ranked 27 or 28th against the run, 29th against the pass. They're one of the worst teams defensively in the NFL. They should easily win this game. They should win by double digits. I don't know why so many experts think Washington's going to cover. Their defense has been slightly better that Dan Quinn took over, but they also just got beat 30-0 by Minnesota and JJ McCarthy. So, like,
It's
how
true.
much better have they gotten? Sure, they won last week against the Giants, but it was the Giants, and we always own the Giants for some reason. But when it comes to getting owned, the Eagles have owned us over the last 4 or 5 years, and I don't really see that being any different today. They also need a win to keep their ball rolling because they're a team that is big on how hot they are going into the playoffs. That's what helped their Super Bowl runs is they picked up steam at the end of the year. They're going to need these wins, especially these two against Washington, to keep that momentum going. Barkley anytime touchdown, already talked about it. Then we're going Bears -2. The biggest thing for me is no Micah Parsons. I probably would have picked the Bears straight up with Parsons. Without Parsons, I don't see them stopping that running game. The Bears have become a smash mouth, run it down your throat between Swift and Monungai. They alternate between them, keeping them both fresh and feed those two guys. And I think that they easily come through and cover this 2-point spread. And then I've got DeAndre Swift for a touchdown. He has 3 touchdowns in his last 3 weeks, 2 touchdowns last week alone. With the injuries to Parsons, he's one of the biggest reasons that defense was ranked in top 10 against the run. I don't think they're going to be able to nearly be as good. Even when they were with Parsons in there, they were giving up 100 yards a game. So I feel like with him out, they also have other injuries other than Parsons. He's just the biggest one. But with the injuries they have, I think that they're going to have a tough time stopping this Bears run game. And they got to protect Caleb because he's not been his best self over the last couple months, but they've been winning. Which that's what good teams do is find ways to win when your star quarterback is not playing well, and the best way to do that is to run. We got this at what plus 947, and then I was able to boost it to 1259. And I was just going to say it now because it probably won't be on the thing. We're adding this to my tabletop. That's how good I feel about this one.
I was able to fit it.
Oh, okay. I was like, I feel so strongly about it. I have this against me twice. I actually bet it twice. On 2 different sites. I bet it on both of the sites I bet on. So responsibly.
Tell me you split the unit and then half and half.
Oh no. Full unit on both. Full unit on both.
That's hilarious. Oh,
so this is a 2-unit play for me today.
Oh my gosh! All right, well, 7 to glove. The only thing I'm worried about, I'm not worried about the touchdowns. I'm not worried about the Bears. I think the Bears went outright for sure, and so they would most likely cover that too. I would love this a little bit more if it was 6.5 for the Eagles, but I know you're going to say because you're the Commanders fan, you probably already have them to lose by 20. So, excuse me. 6.5. I wonder what it would be at 6.5. Probably not much less.
It probably wouldn't be that big of a difference.
Yeah,
I didn't mind. I didn't mind the 7 because if it pushes, we still hit. It won't hit as big, but we still hit. I would not have gone 7.5 for sure. Hindsight, I probably should have done 6.5, but it's okay. I honestly think it's going to be a double-digit game.
Well, yeah, you said that on Thursday, I'm pretty sure.
So,
so let's move on. It is time for me. I forgot that we wouldn't have any other segments. So I had to do 2 different slides because I have 21 bets. So I'm going to rattle through these. Yes, even though I'm up 16 units on the week, no big deal, or on the month, no big deal. I am risking it all for the biscuit because I just figure some of these are going to go to the hoop, literally and figuratively. Give me Louisville. Again, I said this before, and I'll say it again. I picked these other than Santa Clara. 6 of these teams have covered the spread in 8 of their games this year, and that's like top echelon of teams. So it's Louisville, I'll go in order. So it's a 12 o'clock game. Louisville versus Montana. 31.5 -105. Didn't move any of these lines at all except for the teaser at the end. Been one of the better cover teams. I think they're 8-2 against the spread on the season. Robert Morris Shout out to Rob. Robert Morris is Rob Morris has been one of my stemming from last year, even on the other show, minus 13.5, minus 110 against St. Francis. Memphis, I know that they're coming off of that which you hit that
I did, yeah.
when Vandy beat them.
Yep.
Memphis plus 3.5, so they're reeling. But Mississippi State, by the way, Rax, no Rax, you got to pick another one.
We
I'm
already
not.
have Josh Jacobs, so it's got to be somebody other than Barkley or Jacobs.
Yeah, no Barkley or Jacobs, Rax, and you will easily win this $5 if nobody else bets. But thank you for watching, as always, Rax. We love you. So give another one. Rob Morris, like I said, minus 13.5. Oh no, sorry, I was at Memphis. Memphis 3.5. They're reeling, but Mississippi State is one of the worst teams at covering. I believe they only have covered one game this season. So give me that. Arkansas State again, eight wins against the spread this season. They're only minus 2.5 against Southern Mississippi. Again, I don't know what it is about. Oh, all right, Rax, I already have your Venmo. If anybody else joins in and gives a pick, then I'll have to just do a randomizer.
I love the Dallas Goddard one, by the way, because Washington can't cover tight ends to save their life.
Let's go. So we'll have to throw that in before the game start, which would be Goddard, Jacobs, and Barkley. Probably get it a decent number. Ark State, Southern Mississippi. The Mississippi team is, for some reason, other than Ole Miss. Ole Miss has been covering really well. Have not been doing too well, but only 2.5. Who's next? I got Iowa minus 25.5 against Bucknell. Bucknell's right in the middle of the road when it comes to covering spreads, but Iowa's elite. They have 9 actually. They have 9 covers this season. And then Duke. I mean, it's the Dukies. It's a tough game. Texas Tech. At Texas Tech actually too, minus 8.5. But I don't know. It's just hard to bet against the Dukies right now with Cameron Boozer. Cameron Boozer. Do I have that right? Yeah. And then I did a 16 parlay, so I subtracted Memphis, and I'll just give you the numbers really quick. Louisville minus 26.5. Arkansas State plus 2.5. I hate crossing the zero, but I did it here, so we'll see what happens. You've been the king of the college basketball teasers so far. Santa Clara minus 11.5, Iowa 20.5, Rob Morris 8.5, and Duke 3.5. I love the Duke 3.5 out of all those, the best. But that's what I got there. Let me breeze through the rest of this. I know we're getting close to it because we like to get on tangents, but it's my actual slide. This is the Big Cat parlay. Noted Bears fan, Chicago, which I loved. Chicago money line, Swift touchdown, Swift 50 plus rushing yards, and Loveland 40 plus receiving yards. I don't know if I meant to look it up beforehand, but I lost time. I know Cole Kmet got banged up. I don't know if he's playing or if he's just, or I don't know. I haven't. Maybe if you can fact check me really quick.
Yeah, I got you.
I was under the impression that he was not playing, so. If that's the case, then Loveland 40 receiving yards, and you could even maybe throw a touchdown on there. I think sounds easy. Everything sounds easy except for the Chicago winning, honestly. But Green Bay is more banged up than any team, arguably, in the NFL right now, other than the Commanders, who everybody's in the hospital. I did a Jacobs and Swift touchdown, just the top running backs, arguably on both teams, 378. I put only scores on my sheet because I feel so confident about it. This is and shout out to your wife for putting me onto these. This is a incentive parlay. First of all, Saquon won't hit his incentive with this, but he's 278 yards away from a big payday. So you would think that A, they're going to try and get him the ball. B, because it's scrimmage yards. It's not just rushing yards. It's scrimmage yards. 278 scrimmage yards away from like 250,000, I think it is. So I did it twice. And Debo is 5 catches away from. I actually have it right here. Debo is 5 catches to earn $200,000. He is also 2 touchdowns away, but I don't see that happening today. And Saquon, I can't find him now. Whatever. Saquon needs 278 yards. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. 287 yards to earn $250,000. So
he might get 287 a day, to be clear.
Yeah, these are incentive parlays. No, that's not gonna happen.
It might.
Yards. That'd be insane. Um, but no, I give me Saquon 80 plus rushing, Devo 5 catches for 220, and then I also did Saquon 110 plus rushing and receiving, and the Devo 5 catches. I think that they try to get Devo his incentive today. I really do. Why not for Christmas? Um, and then my next, so feeling pucky. Unfortunately, the Flyers are playing the Rangers, but instead of taking either team to win, I just went the over 5.5, and I took Rob's Vegas Golden Knights money line. Got that at 245. I think that's a fun little bet there. And then bowl season, I should have put playoff because I didn't pick any other bowls. Although I do have a last call for one of the other college football games today. Um, I've got Malachi Tony, Beast, going to be an awesome NFL wide receiver, 80 plus receiving yards, and I think it's Casey Conception. It's Kevin Conception. I think he goes by Casey. 50 plus receiving yards at plus 154. I took Miami outright. I believe in Miami. I think that they're a very good team. Not that I don't believe in A&M, but it's going to be a fun game. I did a little teaser here. I did a 7-point teaser, Miami 10 plus 10 and over 41.5. Tony, I did a little Tony parlay here. Tony 80 plus receiving yards, which dropped down under his over under. I think it was over under was 82. I think 7 plus receiving, which also brought it down to I think his over under was 7.5. So I took the 7 plus, and then to score a touchdown plus 198. Give me Oregon to score over 34.5 points. Got that at even money. Love that bet. Tulane and Ole Miss under 57.5. I don't know how Tulane scores on Ole Miss, and Ole Miss isn't necessarily an offensive juggernaut. But college football playoff, these teams play each other very hard, and it's the most important game of their season. So give me the under there. And then I did a 10-point teaser with the underdogs. I did an underdog 10-point teaser. Miami 13, Tulane 27.5, JMU 31. Again, I think that I didn't put when I got that. Let me just find that really quick. I know we're up against it, but it doesn't matter what I get that at. I can post that another day. But yeah, it's probably like minus something. I don't know. Hold on, I'll find it. Sorry for rambling. Give me the 10-point parlay. Come on. No, I probably did it a long time ago. That's the problem. Oh, plus 350. So not a bad bet. I also have 2 basketball ones that I'll give at the last calls that I want on my sheet too. So I guess I have 23 bets today. But that being said, let me get it to the professor so he can rattle through his, and we'll get on out of here.
All right. Open up the whole thing because I'm gonna do the college football one first since this game's about to start. But I got Miami plus 3. I gotta find it on my sheet now because I'm jumping ahead. But you're good. Let's see. I've got Miami plus 3. Miami defense is been playing phenomenal, especially against the run. They're only giving up 2.9 yards per carry. Their offensive line has been elite as of late. I just see Miami taking this game. I think they're gonna overwhelm Texas A&M. I have over, but I dropped this considerably. So at the time that I bet it, it was at 45.5. It's since gone up to 47.5, or I think. I dropped this 7 points at the time. I agree that I don't think it's going to get anywhere near the 57.5 Pat bet it for, but I do think that this game is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 24-20 ish.
Yeah.
I think Miami wins 24-20. I think they get in the 40s.
Yeah.
So I feel good about that. And then we got Ole Miss. I moved this line down minus 9.5. Earlier this year, Tulane and Ole Miss played, and Ole Miss beat them 45-10. I don't really see this going much different.
That'd be fine. I like that. We both like that.
I was like, I think that this is going to be a blowout. I think that this is not the game to pick an underdog. If you do, if you pull it off, then more power to you. I just don't see this happening. And then I took the over under on this one and dropped it as well. I think that this game could clear the original line maybe, but like I said, they just scored 55 the last time they played each other. So clearly, Ole Miss can score enough to cover by themselves almost. We don't need that much from Tulane. If they get the 10 to 14 points they got last time, then we'll clear this easily. Got this at plus 332, boosted it to 441. Really need that one to go through the hoop because that would help big. Then I'll go back to the beginning, and I didn't put this down, but I'm going to throw it out because I wasn't sure if I was going to. Um, Once I get done with these two, I'll explain. But parlay one, Saquon Barkley, 60 plus rushing. I already talked about this. I think he's going to go for like 150. But he's had 2 straight weeks where he's gone over 60. The last 2 weeks, he has 42 carries, which is more than he had in the previous 3 weeks combined. Washington's ranked 28th against the run, giving up 136.6 rushing yards per game. Devontae Smith, 4+ receptions. He's hit this in 8 of his last 10, going against Washington's 29th ranked defense, giving up 246.3 passing yards per game. A.J. Brown, 4+ receptions, 7 of his last 9. Again, Washington's defense. And then Terry McLaurin, 40+ receiving yards. He's hit this in 6 straight and 6 of the 7 games he's played this season. I got this at plus 200 on the dot. Then the next one we've got parlay number 2, Christian Watson. This second one. The DJ Moore is the one I'm worried about the most, just so you know. But we're going to go Christian Watson, 3+ receptions. He's hit this in 5 straight, and the Packers are going to be playing from behind, in my opinion. DJ Moore, 3+ receptions. He has hit this in 10 of 14, but he's missed it a couple times as of late. So that's what worries me a little bit. But for the most part, he's getting this, and 3 receptions really isn't that much. And I think that their running game is opening up the pass just a little bit more for them. Plus, they're missing Parsons, who's not going to get as much pressure on Caleb Williams, which is what usually causes him not be able to get the ball to Moore. So I think because of that, they're able to get it to him. Josh Jacobs, 50 rushing yards. He's hit this in 10 of his last 13. He is pretty much the Packers' offense. Jordan Love is inconsistent. The receivers outside of Christian Watson, which even Christian Watson's not really a name. You can't really name half of them if you tried. But Josh Jacobs is their everything. So I think E50 feels easy. And then DeAndre Swift, 50+ rushing yards. He's hit this in 3 straight, 5 of his last 6. And this is a run-first offense that's looking to run them over without Parsons in there. What I didn't put on here, which I'm going to go ahead and throw out now, is I put both of these together, plus 1,500. And I'm putting that on the sheet as well. And then I kept the 750 club on my sheet as well. And I have the Arizona on there. So I could be negative like $1 million after today if this goes poorly. But if we hit 2 of these big ones, we're going to be cruising. And I'll let you decide because I'm going to give you one real quick. I went a little crazy, right? And it's a plus 6,434, and I was determining whether I wanted to put it on the sheet or not.
Oh my gosh! I mean, first of all, before you even say it, again, no disrespect. You're pretty far in the hole right now.
I'm aware, but that's why I'm trying to crawl out today.
All right, what do you got?
So all of what I just told you.
Yep.
I put it on here, but I also put spreads. So I've got Miami plus 3 and under 48.5. Ole Miss minus 17 over 57.5. Philadelphia minus 7 over 44.5, and the Bears minus 2 for plus 6,434.
Clip this. I don't know. See if that works. Wait, you got that for what did you get that at?
Plus 6,434.
Say that one more time. You have to say it one more time.
Miami plus 3, under 48.5 in the Miami game. Ole Miss minus 17, over 57.5. Eagles minus 7, over 44.5, and Bears minus 2.
What was the over under on the Eagles?
44.5.
And then
So basically I took all of them as they were. I didn't adjust any of them.
So then say the other one, the last one. Bears.
It was Bears minus 2.
Is that what it is right now?
Yeah, that's what the line was when I bet it this morning.
Oh man. I mean
the spreads is what I think the spreads is what's the scary part because
the only one I'm really gonna fight you on is the Ole Miss and Tulane. I don't and you literally just said that the last time they met was 45-10, and
I did.
this is a college football playoff game. Because I just don't see. Like I
So
think.
my thing is that was 45%. That's 55. I think Ole Miss scores more today.
Well, that's fair, but my pushback is like during the regular season, teams will intentionally run the score up because they want their wins to look better. This is just win and you move on.
Right, but so this is I hear you, and I agree with you nine times out of 10. This game here, neither one of these coaches is going to have any kind of conservative bone in their body in this game. First of all, Tulane can't because they have to just air it out all day long and pray because that's the only way they can win this game. So I personally think they find a little bit more than 10 points in this game because I
Are you
think they're
worried
not they're going to be forced to try to keep up.
Are you at all worried about the Lane Kiffin Ole Miss stuff
Not really,
and
no.
how he's not there anymore?
Not really. What is that?
What is that?
Oh, apparently it was somebody trying to call me. I don't know where that I don't know where that ringer came from, but
This. I want that clip.
that was loud too. What?
That was so.
But
I mean,
so
I'm gonna bet it. I'm gonna bet it.
they're also both of these quarterbacks are mobile quarterbacks, which could help get some offense rolling. So like there's reasons for the over. I get it. Like I said, the part that scares me on this is the spreads, all of them, because spreads are kind of fluky. That's why this is so high of odds. But
I love Miami. I love the under in that game too. I think Ole Miss definitely wins by 17. That's why I did the teaser. But I'm a little worried about that over. You seem confident against your own team that the Eagles are going to win by 7, so I'll take that. And then what was it? Under or over 44?
over 44 and a half.
And then I love the Bears. So I will say I'm a little also worried about the Eagles over. First of all, the defense. The Commanders might not score a touchdown.
No, they will. They definitely will.
The
Commanders will score 17. It's going to be 31-17.
Are you aware of who Chris Moore is on
Yes.
the Commanders?
Yes.
Okay. My only.
He's actually had early in the season. He had a lot of big catches, but then he got hurt, I think.
Because I put my one name game that I only had one. Was Chris Rodriguez and Chris Moore to score a touchdown.
Okay.
55-1.
I would say that's probably pretty decent odds.
Yeah. I'm gonna bet this no matter what, just because you said it. But I'll leave it up to you, man. Do you want?
I think because I have a plus 13 and a plus 15, I'll leave it off. Because I've already got like 40 units worth of bets that I could hit.
So you're, obviously now we're kind of just in like fun mode at this point. Because your wife gave us and I wanted to just make sure I don't get it wrong. She gave us one of the wildest bets that we've ever had on the show.
I'm fairly certain it's already missed, though, because I don't think that one soccer game went over 2.5.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I could be wrong.
I hope not. No, it hasn't. It hasn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Still
all right.
But let me find it. That would have been horrible. I'm trying to find it and it's just lost. Oh man, this is one of my last. It was my last bet last night. Let's see. Oh, maybe it did lose. It might have lost. Hold on. Yeah, I think it lost.
Yeah, the only reason I know that is because I went to bet it. I went to bet it like 30 minutes ago, and it wouldn't let me bet it.
You didn't bet it?
No, because I forgot. So I went this morning. I was like, let me go bet it, and then it wouldn't let me bet it.
I lost like everything on the the Joshua Paul fight too, except for the one Dave Portnoy put. So shout out to Dave Portnoy.
And that was another one I missed by one because I had a 4-legger in that. The only thing I missed was I had under 2.5 rounds and it went over.
Yeah. Well, dude, I said it in our chat. Like Joshua could have knocked him out at any moment. Like I was watching. I didn't watch the whole thing, but like I was watching some highlights, and especially the freaking knock. He broke his jaw in two places.
Yeah.
He Joshua rocked him.
Well,
And
that's what happens when somebody who's not an actual boxer fights an actual boxer.
that, and okay, and look, I'm not a Jake Paul guy, at all. I do like Logan Paul just for his wrestling. I think he's a great wrestler. I think he took to the sport a lot. As a person, I could take him or leave him. I think Jake Paul is also just kind of hard to just root for at all. But I do respect the fact that he went against literally a former world champion and like one of the best boxers.
Wait, he didn't have a choice because everybody kept calling him a fraud for all the fights he
Yeah.
had been doing. So
And you know
eventually
what?
he
I
was going
think
to have to take a real fight eventually.
a lot of people paid for it. A lot of people saw it. A lot of people, and so he wins anyway. Other than
Oh,
the broken
100%.
jaw.
Yeah, I mean, money-wise, he's going to win for sure.
And like that's where I respect it's maybe not really respect because I don't like him. I think he's a bad guy. Clip this. I don't know. I'm just trying that now. But like the fact that I do think that there's you could say that Joshua was paid extra to just make it the fight go. I think that's obviously like a potential thing because
I
I
don't
think
know if it's that. What I think might have happened, and this has nothing to do with betting. If you leave betting out of it and just think about the aspect of human nature aspect of it, Jake Paul has been taunting this man for months and poking him and prodding him. He may have just wanted to make him feel the most torture possible by making it last longer. It literally could have been he knew that he could finish it whenever he wanted, but he wanted to inflict more damage to make him pay for it. So, and maybe that's not it, but like that the human nature element in that makes it sense too.
That's truly a good point. I mean, if you watch, I mean, Jake Paul did get a couple good shots off. I have to give him that. But then he was just trying to like take him down. He was overmatched. He was oversized. He was it was in my opinion, Joshua could have just knocked him out whenever he wanted to.
I wish he had him because that plus 1,300 would have been nice.
That knockout blow, that knockout punch was brutal. And then you see like Jake, he's on the ground. He's like, wow. It's like, yeah, you stepped in the ring with a literal former world heavyweight champion. You just got your crap rocked out of you, dude. Like
that's what happens. That's what happens when you get hit by a real boxer.
Well, and I'm interested to see. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he just retires. Jake.
Oh yeah, I think we're gonna see him in WWE before we see him in boxing ring again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And he'll make a lot of money. And
yep, sure will.
If he can entertain me, like, look, you can say what you want about Logan. He's entertaining and he's a good wrestler. If he objectively, he's a good wrestler. If Jake Paul could be anything, which I don't think so, he's also. I hate to say this, and I don't mean to be like rude. Oh, sure, I do mean to be rude. He's kind of ugly. He's not a very good. Like Logan Paul is actually at least like a good-looking dude. Like Jake Paul is kind of freaking ugly. He's pimply.
He does have the gremlin look.
Yeah. There you go. It's actually exactly what I would say. He looks like a gremlin. I don't know. It's just I don't know. This is how I feel. I don't know about this soccer, but I know I placed it, but I can't find it right now. But yeah, that being said, that's again wrestling talk with Robin. We have to figure out how to do a podcast, man.
Yeah,
I truly
even if it's just once a week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once a week.
We can figure it out.
Well, because okay, let me ask you: are you an AEW guy?
Not really. I watched when Sting. I mean, Sting's there now, but it's not really there now.
I did see this picture.
I watched when Sting was regular there because Sting's my favorite wrestler, but like overly not. There's a few guys I like there, but outside of that, no.
Are you a regular WWE guy?
Yeah, I mean, I don't watch it as it's happening, but I watch the replay later, or I watch the clips of every match and stuff or whatever.
Yeah,
like, I keep track of it.
I personally, here, let me see if I can pull this picture up now that
that photo Rex has would be a pretty cool tattoo, though. A butterfly with a skull in the middle of it.
Yeah, that would actually be a sick tattoo. Hold on, I'm trying to find if I could see the just a picture. I did see this. All right, here we go. See if I can pull this up real quick. No, whatever. Come on. Let me just download this stupid picture. Okay, there we go. Save image. Oh, it's gonna be like, why do you have this picture on here on the computer? Image. Oh, what the freak? Nope, I don't know if I can find it. That's fine. Where did I save it to? Ay. Nope. I'm so bad at this. I bet CJ would have had this pulled up in like a second. But I am not CJ. See if I can try it again. There we go. Okay, I think maybe that worked. Nope, it didn't work. Oh, yeah. Nope, won't let me. But
Good
anyway,
Lord.
do you see? You just looked it up.
No, what I'm saying is, this is gonna be blurry because the picture is terrible. But the picture of his face as the punch is going through is the funniest part. His
Oh,
face
yeah.
his face is like
Dude,
distorted.
he shared the X-ray of it, and it's like he broke his jaw in two places.
Yeah, it's on both sides. It's right
Yeah,
here.
unbelievable, unbelievable. But hey, I would never step in the ring with Anthony Joshua, so that's, I guess, what the nicest thing we could say about Jake Paul. But anyway,
Look at that face.
yeah, during the interview, he's like, "Yeah, I think he broke my jaw." It's like, yeah, he definitely did. Man, that punch was so great. When boxing is good, boxing is so much fun. But it's so like corrupt and everything. Like it's hard to like get it. I was a big boxing guy when we were like Roy Jones Jr. and um, I was too young for Tyson. But I
And
was
Tyson was mainly for me. But after Tyson was gone, the boxing got soft to me.
Holyfield was still there, Lennox Lewis, but that was also the same
Yeah,
era.
Lennox Lewis, I liked Lennox Lewis.
But then after that, it kind of like dropped off. And again, corruption, Don King. Like, I mean, you didn't, and people were saying Jake Paul is ruining boxing. These are attractions. Shout out to Anderson Silva, by the way, won his match by, I think it was his first boxing match, or I don't know if it was his first, but it was one of his very few. Won by knockout. No, I mean, these are spectacles. People hate on it, but they're gonna watch. They're gonna watch, and they
And to
do
be
watch.
honest, until this was an actual official fight, most of Jake Paul's fights are not real fights; they're exhibitions.
Oh, that was an
So like,
official,
yeah,
like
that was an
county.
official
Oh, I didn't
count on
know.
the
I didn't
card,
know.
everything. Yeah, that was an
Oh,
official
wow.
match.
So he's 0-1 lifetime.
Yeah, so
Oh, I mean, Joshua called out Tyson Fury, which I think Fury's retired, but who knows? Who knows? I would watch that fight. I would watch another Joshua Tyson Fury.
now Joshua's going to try to go the Jake Paul route and fight people he knows he can beat
I mean, hey,
to make a bag.
just keep fighting Jake Paul. I guess, or just do it.
Now he needs to call out Logan Paul. Be like, you want to defend your brother?
That's what I was gonna say. Just keep the Paul brothers up. Didn't Logan Paul have a boxing match? Didn't he
Yeah,
win a boxing
he was boxing before he was in the WWE ring too.
That's crazy, man. Well, speaking of which, again, just want to bring it up. Stay tuned for maybe in the new year. Me and you release
Yeah.
a once a week wrestling podcast. It'll be fun. But that being said, I do want to get to this because I just want to gloat. Well, first of all, we'll get through this really quickly because nobody wants to see this. Yeah, it's been bad. Other than only scores, really. And CJ's been hit or miss. At this point, I don't know if Rico Suave will ever do under the day, and we don't know what's up with Benny. We love Benny. We wish him well. We hope he's doing okay. I reached out to him the other day and nothing. But maybe in January we change this up. Get this. First of all, we gotta get the. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Are you trying to win $5?
How do, how am I going to win $5?
He's on the show.
Touchdown scorer.
You already told him he was ineligible.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I did say that. No, you know what? No, I'm throwing seed money in. I'm throwing.
By the
Because
way,
I'm just gonna do a randomizer. It's gonna be between you and Rex.
by the way, Pat, I bet it with Josh Jacobs, Barkley,
Yes, so
and
did I.
Goddard, and it was plus 874, and then I boosted it to 1137.
I'm putting it on my sheet, by the way.
Is there a game? Is there a game today?
There's two.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Washington Eagles at 5, and then the late game is the Packers Bears.
Packers and Bears. Do you want to throw a touchdown on there?
I'll have to make some. All right, it was Washington and the Eagles, and who else?
Packers.
Yeah.
Bears.
Right now we have Jacobs, Barkley, and Goddard as touchdowns.
Yeah. So you can't.
Let's
pick
go. Let's go, fun guy, Monunga.
Oh. All right. Fun guy, Manunga. You know me.
Now I gotta go bet the 4-way.
Rob, me and you picked up our phones immediately. Oh, that's hilarious. You were just like, "Yep, all right."
Oh look,
good.
I got another 25% boost I can use.
What are Fanatics?
No, this is DraftKings.
Really?
Yeah, it's from it's the weekly thing that they do for basketball and football. The touchdown one and the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I think I'm gonna order my Evans today.
Hey, attaboy. Good to see you, Chris.
Make sure to do the link so you get the free pair.
And
I told you I'm buying all of them.
And we get $5, so which we made a lot more than I thought we were ever going to make. So shout out to Nevin. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna show the actual records because I just want to gloat a little bit. Look at that, 16. I mean, no big deal. Just saying.
Look at that. I'm still on the left in the green. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's because you haven't made any bets.
Yes, you are. Yeah, you better hop on tomorrow and get some bets.
I will. I've been busy, Pat.
By the way, the four legger was plus 2,400. I boosted it to plus 3,048.
Let's go.
Put them both on my card.
Yeah, you got the units to play with.
Yeah, put them both. Now I'm at 24
Yeah.
bets. I lose all of them.
I'm playing with the banks and units because mine are gone.
Look at Pat with the 16.44. Get it.
Yeah, he's up as much as I'm down.
Thank you. Look, it was a couple big bets. I mean, Parker hit his 12 to 1, 13, almost 13 to 1. That's why he's there.
That's good.
Jen has been conservative. She hasn't gone. She only had the one. But I'm going to make an executive decree as one of the founding fathers of this show. If that soccer, which I can't find, so we might have to find it. If that soccer bet hits, it goes towards a record. If it loses, it doesn't go towards a record.
Well, because she officially says she was not putting it on her sheet, which is why.
But I'm saying if it wins,
I got you.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. She was just telling us about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do the randomizer right now. Okay. And we'll get out of here. We do a football to go. Make sure your eyes on the road, Chris.
My eyes are on the road. Trust me, my card tells me if my eyes are not on the road.
Is that real? For real?
Yeah, he's got
Yes.
a new car that drives for him and everything.
Oh, that's sick. All right, let me find it.
Yeah, it's got a little red blinky light where the odometer is, and it'll blink at me and yell at me.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty sick. All right, we're gonna go. Chris, Rex. I don't know how he spells it, but that's just what I did. All right, let me share this screen, and we'll spin it. So do we want? Should it just be one and done, or should we do like a best out of 7?
How many people is it?
It's just 2.
Just you and
one
Rex.
other person.
Oh. Just one and done.
Just do it one and done.
One and done. All right, there it is. Red is Rex, blue is Chris, and the winner, whoever it lands on, will get $5 for a free bet. shout out. Can you read off the full Rob, the full parlay, the four team, their four-person parlay real quick?
It is Josh Jacobs, Saquon Barkley, Monungai, and Dallas Goedert.
So there you go.
I feel like that could hit.
It should. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like the only problem might be the fun guy, but
Well,
you never know.
Vultures, yeah, you never know. All right, here we go. Let's do it. There she goes. And it is Sir Chris.
give it to the other guy.
Oh, wow. All right. Wow. Got an active from Chris. Rax, I will send you the $5 that Chris has deferred to you. That is a baller move by you. That's only $5, but at the same time, and as I said, you can turn $5 into a lot of money if you do it right. Honestly, just throw it on this touchdown parlay and you'll win a lot of money.
Right.
But
I mean, you get $150 if you bet you bet it on the touchdown parlay and it hits.
Yeah, there you go. So let us say goodbye. See, Money, you better be on. I'm expecting you on tomorrow, unless you're really busy, which is fine.
Nope, I'm not busy at all tomorrow, so we'll be good.
And Rax,
yeah, no problem, Rax.
We love you, Rax. You're the best. I actually offered Rax a spot as a co-host on my show. So I also have another guy. This guy Jeremy. Shout out Jeremy Carp. I offered him to potentially hop on with us as well. So we might have some new faces in 2026. The show is going to go on as always, and we love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in at Just BetSlips, where we bring you one thing and one thing only every single week, and that is the hot
tips to help your bet slips.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let us play.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Let's play you out. Oh, by the way, probably one of the only shows that's going to do a Christmas show. So I know it's 5 days away Thursday, but we're gonna be live on Christmas morning. So you better tune in. There's probably going to be
and don't call me out for being irresponsible, because I will have a million bets for Christmas Day.
What else is new?
I wouldn't expect anything less. So that being said, let us play you out. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins every podcast episode. We bring the heat, strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.